The following presentation is a DeeJ Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of DeeJ Experience, LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
It's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
He got pounded.
Chamberlain with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, he was hearing it.
Open look for three. Haley Muma trades it.
Picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am DeeJ Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been giving this. Why you see a miracle closer than I'm fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top, you have my logic.
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Just gotta get that leg freed up.
Back, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the great nuts. Better hang up the white flag. You fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time. Why they think that they could ever outscore me? LeBron James. Just give me the ball. Watch me.
Bolter knocks it down. He's gonna come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
He got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Webb with it.
You don't want to waste my time.
And a goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
Better get up next in line. The competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. Play me down. Man, I'm a running back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Gerard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Now they finally get a set block. Oh, and it's a face shooter.
If I do fail, I don't have
catches an arm right into a chin headlock. The legs worked in, and there's a break.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. That's going to be a two-run single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kind of like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase!
Like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out.
Touchdown! Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Shotgun passers, Chamberlain!
Gonna be in my bag and they still
fires a three.
But I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it there.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line.
To the middle, and Scholar with a header, and we're tied at one. Get the snap away. And it's going to be a sack. Recovered by the Beavers. Touchdown.
I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. Looking at a champ, I'ma
Shot got it.
Take the ball into my hands.
Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a three. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A two-run dinger for Allison Sawyer. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into another DeeJ Experience production. It is the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream, and we welcome you in here to another big-time matchup. This one features your Corry Beavers taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. And there's a lot on the line for this one today as the Wildcats come in here. Right behind the Corry Beavers, Wildcats at 6-1, the Beavers at 6-0, undefeated in the region with a one-game lead over the Wildcats and a victory over the Wildcats back in Corry not so long ago. And We welcome you to Albion here, Northwestern High School. I'm Scott Lockwood, and we're going to go silent for the national anthem. National anthem brought to you by the American Legion Post 365. As the girls get ready to warm it up here, let's get through our pregame here. As weather report today, 73 degrees with 3% cloud coverage. Winds blowing in from the south at 9 miles per hour. 21 degrees. It is a beautiful day for softball as we welcome you into the Box It and Lock It pregame show. Brought to you by Box It and Lock It. Give them a call for all your indoor and portable storage needs at 855-450-3990. And with that, our Snap Fitness 3 steps to success. Get on top early. You're on the road. You're on the sticks first. Get them bats going early and get ahead of these Wildcats fairly early tonight. Number 2, limit your mental mistakes. And then number 3 is support your pitching on D. Beavers very good on defensive side of the ball. And that'll bring us to today's Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. And we'll go through the starting lineups here in a little bit. But P not pitching today. But nevertheless, she will be today's Spotlight Player of the Game, averaging .353 at the plate. Just phenomenal on the sticks. You know, pitching, she does her finest work some days. Other days, she'll hit 3-4 batters, but always fighting. Her biggest contributions tonight will be on the sticks, and she is a powerhouse on the bats. So look for P to have a big contribution here today against these Northwestern Wildcats. As with that, we'll give you real quick a rundown here for the Beavers. As leading off will be Peyton McCray, as she will be on the first base bag tonight. Jazzy Bridgham will be in left field. Allison Sawyer in the third spot as first pitch outside for ball 1. C.D. Dine will be in the circle today in the cleanup spot. Kendall Chamberlain on the hot corner. Mara Goodwill out here in center field. Allison Yetzer behind the dish. Miley Gwynn in left field, and Sid Minio is at second. And the P will eat one here. It's a Corey Manor hit by a pitch. And one on. And that'll bring up the talented young freshman and Jazzy Bridgham. In the circle here for the Wildcats is going to be Zoe Johnson. First pitch in there for strike. So we're dead center again tonight. 2 cameras for you. And that one fouled off right back up into Bridgham's headgear there. It clanks off the helmet. As Johnson winds and fires. This one poked right out here to center field, coming right at us. P round second. She'll go to third, and she is in safe. And it's Pregame again. As P gets all the way to third. So runners at second and third with nobody out. Johnson fires. This one misses for a ball. Sawyer dug in. Johnson winds it up. In there for a called strike. Brings the count to 1-1 here. The Beavers getting them on base early. Runners at second and third. And this one cranked. And it's going to drive in a run. It'll be a 4-3 putout. One away, but Peyton McCray comes in, and Pregame will get the third. And at the plate, Sadie Dine. Johnson winds this one up, low in the dirt. Good stop back there behind the dish by the catcher. This one popped up right back to the pitcher. So that'll bring Kendall Chamberlain up to the plate. 2 away. We're in the bottom of the first. We have to fix the old scoreboard. We had it set up for Thursday night. And this one's fouled down. As Johnson will toe the rubber here again. This one pop dribbled. And they get the out at first on the 2-3. So that'll do it for the top of the first. We'll fix our scoreboard. We'll be right back. 1-0. The Beavers lead it here in Albion.
There'll be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave couple $100, you could leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
And welcome back here to Albion, where the Beavers have a 1-0 lead. Heading into the bottom of the Naps Butcher Block, first inning of action. As leading things off, playing center field is Olivia Hall, followed by Nevaeh Kelly. She'll be playing the hot corner at third. Zoe Johnson in the circle, and Courtney Eddy behind the dish. First pitch is fouled off the batter. And Courtney Eddy behind the dish in the 4th spot. In the 5 spot is April Wright. Out here on second. Morgan Gorzinski at the shortstop position. Avery Feldman out in right field. Addie Stout in left, and Haley Kitsey will be on the first base bag for your Wildcats of Northwestern. For those of you watching for the Northwestern view of things, this one high pop-up fly ball and dropped in foul territory. Coming in on it was Bridgham, as her and Minio almost got tangled up there on the far side of things. This one fouled off again over by the bleachers. One ball, two strikes. Dine rocks and fires. That one misses for a ball. 2-2, nobody out. As Olivia Hall climbs back into the box. Diner checks the wristband. Now rocks and fires. This one driven right out here to Goodwill. Nice rip to open up things for the Wildcats. They go to second. Sawyer's got the tag. She got her. A great heads-up play from Sadie Dine. Tried to stretch it into two, and Dine, Sawyer well aware of it. They make the throw over, and it's one away. Nevaeh Kelly at the plate. First pitch missed for a ball. Dine on corks this one low in the dirt. Ball two. That one up high. Three straight balls here to Kelly. Dine catches the outside edge there, first strike. And that'll move the count to 3-1 as Diner will have to fight back in here. One away, bottom of the Naps Butcher block. First inning of action here in Albion. This one fouled off. We'll reset and do it again here. 3-1 the count. Dine winds it up. Ball four, and it's a Crossroads. Crossroads Fellowship walk here. And that'll put Zoe Johnson up to bat here as Dine fires. Yetzer looking for that throw down to first. First pitch was in there, first strike. One away, one on. The lefty Johnson digs in. Dine fires. This one fired foul, and they get her at second. Almost had the double play, but not quite. So they get the leadoff runner in Nevaeh Kelly. As Johnson will get on by a fielder's choice. And this one hit. Oh, what a catch! Sid Minio, are you kidding me? Oh, I wish we had the camera out in time for that one. That was a great effort. And the Beavers take care of the Wildcats as they have a 1-0 lead. We'll be back right here on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. What a beauty by Minio. We'll be be back right after this. Cafaro's Custom Butchering is a family-owned business located in Sugar Grove, PA. Established in 1959, Cafaro strives to meet all your butchering and meat processing needs. With a combined 55 years of meat cutting experience, Cafaro's crew provides the complete butchering experience in their fully inspected USDA facility. From hauling your animals, walking you through the ordering process with personalized cutting instructions, to processing, packaging, and freezing, Cafaro's does it all. Don't raise your own animals? Cafaro's can provide you with locally sourced beef and pork. Check out their retail freezer trade, ground beef and steaks, pork sausage, bacon, chops, and chicken. Look them up on their Facebook page at Cafaro's Custom Butchering LLC for weekly specials, or for more information, give them a call at 814-489-7844.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
And welcome back here to Albion at Northwest Area High School as Beavers with a 1-0 lead. Great play from Minio ended the first inning, and now the Beavers lead it off. Mara Goodwill at the plate takes strike one. So we're in the top of the second inning, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. Second pitch up high for a ball, 1-1 the count. As Johnson toes the rubber, she'll wind and fire. This one popped up, deep fly ball to the right side and dropping it in and out of the glove. Almost had the out. Good effort out there in right field, just couldn't squeeze it. Feldman nearly had it. Nothing doing but a long strike, and Goodwill swung on and missed. And that will be a Rossbacher strikeout, one away. Gonna bring up Yetzer to the plate. First pitch in there for strike one. Young sophomore, Allie Yetzer's done a phenomenal job behind the dish for the Beavers. Some growing pains you have to deal with a sophomore back there, but overall she's done a fantastic job for the Beavers this year, and look to see what she does in her upcoming years. Right now, looking to get a base runner on here for the Beavers. Yetz checked, did not go. 2 balls, 1 strike. Zoe Johnson will wind it up. This one dribbled right back to her. Great glove from Johnson and a 1-3 put out. We'll put 2 away here for the Beavers early in the second. First pitch in here to Miley Gwynn is in there for a strike. And now an 0-2 count. That went outside, misses for a ball. Here's Johnson with a 1-2. Foul back into the backstop. Reset and do it again here. That one low in the dirt. That'll even the count up here, 2-2 for the Beavers. Miley Gwynn. That one swung, fouled off her leg inside the box. We'll reset and do it again. So Gwynn going to fight here. 2 outs on the board for the Beavers, top of the second inning. Swung on and missed. Dropped third strike. The throw down the first in time. And a Rossbacher strikeout will get the Wildcats out of the inning. And we will turn to the bottom of the second. Brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium and Painted Finch Gallery. When we come back right here on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Located at 3032 West Main Street, the Corry Central Labor Club supports all Corry athletics and the community all year long. They invite you to join today and be a part of the fellowship. For more information on the Corry Central Labor Club, visit them on Facebook or give them a call today at 814-663-3133. Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together. And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood hanging out with you all by his lonesome. We are here tonight. Dewey Hurd down in Conneaut trying to get the Eagles and Beavers baseball game underway. His first pitch here from Dine to right is in the dirt for ball 1. Dine fires this one ripped, and that's in the hole. Great stop from Sawyer. Can't make the throw, and now she'll take off the second. April Wright for the Wildcats getting things going. Give her a single and give her second base on the overthrow. And with nobody out, Wildcats threatening here in the bottom of the second. Trying to get this game tied up is Gorzinski. Pops this one up over top of the Beaver dugout. And it'll be an 0-1 count. Dine fires. That one in there for a called strike. Wright stays put on second base. And that'll be a drop third strike. And Gorzinski will get aboard safely. And that's going to put Wright at third. And nobody out. So Dine's going to have to really crack down here. Showing bunt up high. They let the runner go to second uncontested. So Gorzinski to second, Wright on third, nobody out. And Avery Feldman at the plate with a 1-0 count. This one ripped foul down the first base line. We'll reset and do it again. One and one. The count to Feldman. Up high and wide for a ball. 2-1 to count. This one popped up over top of the Beaver dugout. Two and two. Dine rocks and fires. And that one's fouled off. We'll reset and do it again. 2-2 the count. Sadie fires. This one driven. They'll get the out at first. And a run scores for the Wildcats. So that'll put Gorzinski to third. Runners at the corners with Feldman on first. And one away. Stout at the plate. Takes the first one for a ball. This one popped up over top of the Beaver dugout. That one up high. Two and one, the count now. According to the scoreboard here. That one in there for strike two. Two is the count. Stout digs back in. Dine trying to get out of a bit of a pinch here. This one driven over top of Minio. And an RBI single for Addie Stout. And Northwestern takes the lead. First pitch here, strike one to Kitsy. That one misses inside for a ball. 1-1, one away, one on first. And Dine in there with another strike. Boy, another out here for the Beavers. Will be good for Corry to keep this one close. This one, line shot right back to Sadie Dine. What a glove. And that'll take us right back to the top of the order for the Wildcats as Olivia Hall will dig back in. 1 for 1 with a single, but she was picked off at second, trying to stretch it to 2 after a missed throw. First pitch here swung on and missed. Dine rocks and fires. Low for a ball. Yetzer lost it behind the plate, and that's going to advance Stout to second. Hall digs back in. Here's Dine. That one up high for a ball. Dine winds it up again. And that one misses for a ball. 3-1 the count. As Dine will have to buckle down here. Get out of this inning. Northwestern with the lead. That one wide. And another Crossroads Fellowship walk on the day for the Wildcats. That'll put runners on first and second. And Nevaeh Kelly back to the plate. Dine fires. That one low for a ball. Oh boy, that one well up high. Kelly ducking out of the way there. 2-0 the count. Dine takes a deep breath. Now we'll rock and fire here. In there, first strike. 1-2 the count. Or 2-1, pardon me, backwards. Per usual. At least once a game, right? Sadie fires. In there, got her just up to the top corner there. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and 2 on. This one driven, and it gets over top. Sawyer gets the throw. A 6-3 put out just beat the runner to the bag, and the Beavers stave it off. But the Wildcats will take the lead as they have it 2-1. We head to the top of the third, brought to you by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. Beavers on the sticks when we come back.
Hi, this is Bob Brown from Corry Fitness. As winter's running down and things are starting to get a little better, we actually can see that there's an end to this winter. It would be really nice for us to start thinking about what we're going to look like on the beach next summer. And that might be a little scary for some of us. And what we want to do is we want to try to get into the gym at Corry Fitness, start out your summer program, talk about your fitness plan, but not only that, we have a great stand-up tanning booth and get a jump on the tanning. We have some great tanning packages that include membership. We also have tanning packages just by themselves. And just start your thinking about what summer's going to look like so that you got a head start on that. So come on down to Corry Fitness, give us a call, and we'll be glad to set you up on those packages and let you know when all that's available. Thanks and have a great day.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood hanging out with you today in Albion as the Northwestern Wildcats come back and they take the lead 2-1 as we start the Cafaro's Custom Butchering. Third inning of play, and leading us off will be the number 9 hitter, Sid Minio. She'll take the first one up high for ball 1. That one called strike, catches the edge. Up high for a ball. Brings the count to 2-1 here to Sid. Two the count. In there, got her looking, and it's a Rossbacker strikeout. And that'll put P back at the plate here. Got hit by a pitch first time up and came around and scored the Beavers' only run so far. And this one popped up in foul territory out of play. Low and away for ball one. 1-1 the count as Johnson toes the rubber. P dug in. Here's the pitch. And that one, good stop behind the dish again. Johnson just lost control of it there. Gets the old roller in the dirt. And P out in front, 2-1 here. Beavers trailing 2-1. As Johnson fires. That one low as well. 3-1 the count here. Hitters count for P. P went up high after it, fouls it back. And we have our first Dusty's towing payoff pitch of the game. 3-2 to count. Johnson rocks and fires. And this one, fly ball, right center, and the catch is made by the center fielder, and well, 2 away now. We'll bring up Jazzy Bridgham. Bridgham with a hit last time up. J.H. Napa Auto Parts single her last time. Stretched it around on a throw to second. That one in there for a strike. And a 1-1 count here to Jazz. Johnson winds and fires. Low and inside for a ball. Two and one with 2 away to Bridgham. Nobody on. This one chopped right to Johnson. Calmly makes the throw. And a 1-3 put out. Down go the Beavers, 1-2-3 in the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third. We'll step aside, we'll take a break. Bottom of the third when we come back.
The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house? House. The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. As Sadie Dine winds it up. Oh, boy, that one high. And thankfully, Johnson was able to duck out of the way of that one. That was headed right for the old Chrome Dome. And thankfully, Johnson got out of the way of it. As Dine looking to settle down here. (2-0) to Johnson. Dine winds it up. Johnson rips this, and it's out there. What a throw by Pregame! Did she get her? No. That was a heck of a dart from Pregame, but nevertheless, a base hit for Zoe Johnson. So runner on first, and at the plate is Courtney Eddy. As Dine fires, this one popped up. And that one's going to be out of play over top of the Beaver bleachers over there. Dine fires. That one swung on and missed. Dine fires that one low. One, two, the count. This one chopped to third. The throw to second is made. So they pick off the leadoff runner. And Courtney Eddy will get the first on a fielder's choice. Brings April right up. Up high for ball one. Dine rocks and fires. This one fouled down the third base line. And we'll reset, do it again here. One away, 1-1 the count. Throw down the first, not in time. Two-one to right. Popped up, fly ball headed right at us. And Goodwill makes the play as the Beavers put another one away here. Goodwill right on it. Just out of the camera frame there. Korzinski takes ball one. Runner on first. And that one in there for a called strike. Brings the count to 1-1. One on them, 1, 2 away. Throw down the first, not in time. Going low for a ball. 3-1 the count here. 2 away, runner on first. Beavers trying to get out of the inning. They get back on the sticks. They trail 2-1. As Dine winds and fires. This one popped up. Minio makes the play and retires the side without giving up a run in this inning. And we remain 2-1. As the Beavers trail the Wildcats, they're on the sticks next. Top of the 4th coming up next.
Hey, welcome to Peace Beat. I'm Erin.
And I'm Missy.
And we want you to feel comfortable
In your own skin.
and we want you to feel like you belong
Here.
here. We have a little bit of everything for pretty much everyone. If you're a husband, we have a husband chair. If you're extra smallish, 2, 3X-ish, we've got you. Don't know how to dress your body? We've got you. Basically the concept is you belong here and we've got you. Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 5:30, except for Wednesdays, open till 8, and Saturday, 10 to 2. Not Sunday, take a break. I hope you come, check us out, it'll be worth your time.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Northwestern girls having fun out here in center field. As the Beavers trail 1 run. It's 2-1 in favor of the Wildcats. And leading us off for the Beavers is going to be Big Al. As Sawyer will dig in. Fourth inning brought to you by K&E Surveying. First one swung on and missed, 0-1 the count. Swung on and missed again. Sawyer in the hole, 0-2. We'll have to protect and fight our way back in here. Beavers need 1 run to tie here. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Johnson winds and fires. And that one misses for a ball. Moves the count to 1-2. This one popped up out of play over top off of the Beaver dugout. And Sawyer doing a good job protecting here. 1-2 still the count. Just underway here in the 4th. Sawyer dug in. Zoe Johnson on corks. Check swing. So they checked down and said no go. So Sawyer digs back in here with a 2-2 count. Big L. Got her swinging up high. Zoe Johnson with a Rossbacker strikeout. And that is now 1 away here for the Beavers in the top of the 4th, trailing 2-1. That'll bring up Sadie Dine to the plate. Sadie can help herself out here. She's in the circle for the Beavs. And she'll pop this one up. And in to make the catch is the first baseman. Running in, making the grab. And that is quickly 2 away with Kendall Chamberlain stepping to the plate. Johnson fires. Chamberlain pops this up to the backstop. Oh, 1 the count. Johnson fires. Swung on and missed, and now an 0-2 count here as Zoe Johnson continues to go to work for the Wildcats. On deck if needed is Mara Goodwill. Swung on and missed, another Rossbacker strikeout. And the Wildcats going to work as they sit the Beavers down again. 1, 2, 3. We'll step aside. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th inning. Brought to you by K&E Surveying.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream where the Beavers trail 2-1. Bottom of the 4th inning. And the first pitch here swung on and missed. It is Avery Feldman. At the plate here is Dine winds and fires. This one, base hit out to center field. It's a leadoff single. Avery with a base hit. And that's going to bring up Addie Stout. A nice single her last time up. This one popped up. Minio, what a great play. Sid Minio again, just backing up out of the frame. One away for the Beavs. And that'll bring up Kitsy back to the plate. Lined out to Sadie Dine, her last time up. So runner on first. As Dine misses with the first one, 1-0. High fly ball, and that ball is out of here. It's a 2-run shot. That ball was lined out of here. What a shot. Haley Kitsy puts it over the left center field fence. It's a Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital home run for the Northwestern Wildcats. And the Beavers in a heap of trouble here. And that is now a 3-1 lead. Or sorry, 4-1. That was a 2-run shot. And that is wide. Good stop by Yetzer. We're back to the top of the order with Olivia Hall. 9 rocks and fires, and this one popped up in foul territory and out of play. One and one with one away. This one dribbled. Chamberlain scoops it, makes the easy toss, and that is a 5-3 putout. And that'll bring up Nevaeh Kelly. Over on the day with a walk. Hit into a 6-3 her last time up. And that one gets by Yetzer for ball 1. Nine fires, swung on and missed. One and one to Kelly. As Dine fires and lost the handle on that one. 2-1 the count. Sadie fires that one up high. Here's the 3-1. This one fouled off, and now we'll have a payoff pitch. Brought to you by Dusty's Towing. Here's Dime with a 3-2. This one popped up and in foul territory and out of play. We'll reset and do it again with a 3-2. Dime checks the wristband. Comes set. Here's the 3-2. This one poked, and that's in between Gwynn and Goodwill. And that'll be a double. Big poke there for Kelly, getting her first hit of the day. And that'll bring up Zoe Johnson. 1 for 2 on the day. And this one is off the glove of McCray. That one was on a rope. And the run comes home. And that makes it a 5-1 lead now. As Coach Williams calls timeout here, it's a Jim's Automotive timeout. Trying to settle the troops down here. That'll bring Courtney Eddy to the plate. This one fouled off, out of play. Bottom of the K&E survey in fourth inning, and the Wildcats have piled up 3 more on the board. Now lead 5-1. Dine fires. This one up high for a ball. Two won the count. Dine rocks and fires. High and away for a ball. And now way out in front here of the count is Courtney Eddy. This one dribbled. Chamberlain makes a strong throw, and a 5-3 putout will get the Beavers out of it, but not before the Wildcats put up 3 on a 2-run jack from Haley Kitsey, and Nevaeh Kelly scores. Johnson left stranded. We'll be back right after this.
Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corry, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. It's Mara Goodwill leading us off here. In the top of the 5th inning, Beavers trail by a handful here now, as a big inning from the Wildcats have them out in front 5-1. And Corey's going to have to fight back here. They're running out of innings to work with. And Goodwill will pop this one up. And shallow center, and the catch is made by Hall, one away. So that'll bring up Allie Yetzer to the plate. Boy, what a job Johnson has done, and great defense behind her today. It's Yetzer 0 for 1 today on a 1-3 putout. This one a roped foul out of play. So Yetz will dig back in. Zoe Johnson will rock and fire. That one misses for a ball. 1-1 the count. Beavers will be back in action Thursday, back home at the Lou Hanna Athletic Complex, as they will host the Northeast Grape Pickers. That game will be a varsity-only game with I believe it's a 4:30 start time. This ball's fouled off. 2-2 the count. The Corry Central Labor Club 5th inning. Yetzer pops this one out, and the catch is made out in right field, and that is quickly 2 away here for the Beavers. A foul out to center, a foul out to right, and that brings Miley Gwynn to the plate, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Zoe Johnson. First one up high for a ball. That one catches the outside edge of the plate. Great pitch there from Johnson. Johnson's been on quite the tear and has some great defensive help. And that one, little sweet chin music up high to Gwynn, had her turning away. And the count's 2-1 here with 2 away as Gwynn digs back in. Here's Johnson with the offer. Up high for a ball. Gwynn well ahead in the count here, 3-1 with 2 away. Beavers need something going here. Ball 4 up high and inside, and Beavers get a runner on board. And that'll bring Sid Minio up, and then we're back to the top of the lineup. Minio 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Swung on and missed. Here's Johnson. And this one dribbled. And Minio's going to turn and burn, and she'll get there. And Gwynn goes to third. And there goes Minio to second. And now Gwynn's going to come home. And now they got Minio caught and got the tag. The Beavers able to get 1 run in, I believe. We'll figure it all out when we come back with the bottom of the 5th. Brought to you by the Corry Central Labor Club right here on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream.
The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing, real estate services, and grant assistance to businesses and nonprofit organizations with the ultimate goal of fostering investment and employment in the Corry region. Looking to enhance your business? Contact the RDA today to discuss how the Corry Redevelopment Authority can assist your business's improvement, expansion, growth, and advancement. Visit the Corry Redevelopment Authority online today at www.corryidc.org.
Hey, this is Dusty at Dusty's Towing, down here at 11970 Roosevelt Highway. If you're in need of a tow, give us a call, 814-964-4087. Thanks for keeping us on our toes.
And welcome back here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lywood hanging out with you. Sorry about that, by ourselves here in Albion as the Beavers get a run back, but they still trail 5-2 after Miley Gwynn and Sid Minio cause a little chaos able to get 1 run in, and now we got a pitching change as Peyton McCray will get us started here. And this one dribbled, gets through the gap, and Gwynn will throw in. It's a leadoff single for April Wright. That'll bring up Gorzinski to the plate. As P rocks and fires. That one called strike. That one misses for ball 1. 1-1 the count here. As McCray rocks and fires. Up high, got her swinging. 0-2 count. To Gorzinski is got on by a drop third strike back in the second, was able to score. And this one popped up behind the backstop. We'll reset and do it again. 1-2 the count. P fires, swung on and missed. And Yates quickly puts the tag on her behind the plate. It is a Rossbacher strikeout. And up at the plate now is Avery Feldman. Feldman 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles, I believe. This one shot over, and they get the out at second, so the leadoff runner gets picked off, and Feldman will get the fielder's choice. Get the first on the fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Eddie Stout. This one popped up. Sawyer makes the play, and that'll do it. As the Beavers clean them up quickly. And back to the bats once again, and they need some help. Wildcats lead it 5-2 as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Brought to you by Corry Community Foundation.
Located at 1460 Scioto Road, the Corry American Legion Post 365 is open daily. They serve lunch on Wednesdays and Friday through Sunday. They also serve dinner daily. Stop in and grab a bucket of their famous Scioto Road chicken and check out their live entertainment lineup. Watch some NFL football with the Sunday ticket and even enjoy the sports stream. Stop in today. The Corry American Legion Post 365 at 1460 Scioto Road, or give them a call at 814-663-1790.
Viking Classics is hiring. Various positions are available. We offer competitive wages, comprehensive benefits, and advancement opportunities. Be a part of a great team and culture. Apply today at vikingclassics.com/careers or email employment@vikingclassics.com.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream as we're getting set for the 6th inning of action, brought to you by the Corry Community Foundation, and it is our spotlight player Peyton McCray today, Corry Higher Ed Spotlight player, takes ball 1 and has come in here and relieved Sadie Dine in the circle, as they've been kind of the Batman and Robin duo this year in the circle. That one in there. First strike, 1-1. This one, high fly ball coming right at us, and right there, Johnny on the spot. Great haul in there from Olivia Hall, and it's one away. I'll bring Jazzy to the plate. First pitch, this one lined on a rope, and it's right out to the right fielder. That one on a line, and it's hauled in, and just like that, 2 away. Very much like last inning, a fly out to the center fielder and a fly out to right field. And now at the plate is Big Al. Popped up. Johnson makes the catch. 1, 2, 3. Down go the Beavers. And right now the Wildcats are having their way with Corry as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Brought to you by the Corry Community Foundation. 5-2, the Wildcat lead.
When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of Northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood hanging out with you in Albion all by my lonesome today as the Beavers have some defense to play and quickly get out of this inning. Kitsy pops this one up, and the catch is made by Kendall Chamberlain. Quickly one away. Kitsy was the one that hit that 2-run shot off a Dine earlier in the game. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order. It's Hall. That one misses for ball 1. P fires. That one misses. 2-0 here, the count to Olivia Hall. 1 for 3 on the day, had a single back in the first. And this one ripped, and that one's in the hole. And that gets by Bridgham, and around in the bases. That's way back. Bridgham just now getting a throw in. They're going to come home with it, and that's an in-the-park home run. Lecom, Corry Memorial Hospital in the Parker. A rare error there as Bridgham let the ball get behind her. Bridgham has been nothing short of amazing this year. That one gets by her, and it scores another run. As a 6-2 lead now for the Wildcats. Boy, Hull turned the Jets on and just got all the way around. And now it's Kelly at the plate. This one fouled back into the backstop. Here's the 1-1. This one poked, foul down the third base line. We'll reset and do it again. Here's P with a 1-2. This one fouled off to the Wildcat dugout. Drop third strike. That one got by her and scooting all the way down to first is Nevaeh Kelly, and another base runner on. Technically, I guess that wasn't drop third strike. That just got by her after a swing, and now McCray fires here. That one in there for strike. So 0-1 the count. P fires. This one dribbled foul. We'll reset, do it again. 0-2. One away, runner on first. He tried to slow it down with that changeup there. Count goes 1-2. McCray fires. Got her looking on the outside edge. And a Rossbacker strikeout for Peyton McCray. Eddie pops this one up, out of play. Oh, 1 the count. Here's P. Toes the rubber. Rocks and fires. Runner goes. Sawyer can't hang on to it. And in safely with a stolen base is Nevaeh Kelly. One is the count at the plate. P will rock and fire. Low and inside for a ball. 2-1 the count with Kelly on second. P fires. That one misses for a ball. Three 1 the count. McCray fires, ball 4, and now runners on first and second. And that'll bring up right to the plate. Up high for ball one. Bright sunshiny day out here in Albion today, and that's making it a little tough to see on our screens here, but nevertheless, we hope you're enjoying the broadcast. As P winds it up. And that one misses for a ball. 2-0 the count here. McCray fires. High fly ball. Bridgham under it, and Bridgham makes the play and gets the Beavers out of it as we will head to the bottom. Beavers need a quick 3 and out, and then they need 4 runs. It's the Relevant Church, top of the 7th when we come back. 6-2, Wildcats lead it.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood hanging out with you in Albion all by our lonesome today, and we're getting ready to start the Relevant Church 7th inning of action, where the Wildcats have a 6-2 lead over the Beavers. And the Beavers will be wise to not allow any runs here in the 7th. Get out of it quickly, and then you need to do something that you've not been able to do well today, and that's get some hits. And Dine's going to start it off with a single right up the middle. So Sadie Dine gets the leadoff single. For some reason, again, I've done too many home games, and I thought that Northwestern was at the plate, but we'll make do with what we got. And they're going to tag Dine out at first. As Dine tried to stretch that to 2, and after the single, will get tagged out, and boy, that's just not what you needed there. I know you're trying to get that runner in scoring position, but leadoff single turns into 1 out. Kendall Chamberlain drives this one, and that's out to left field, and another base hit. And boy, if they just keep Dine at first there, now you got nobody out, runners at first and second. Instead, there's 1 out and a runner on first. You need 4 runs here. It's Mara Goodwill at the plate. That one low for ball 1. Swung on and missed. The throw back here to first, not in time. Chamberlain back safely. One and one the count here at the plate to Goodwill. This one lifted high, deep center. That ball is out of here. A 2-run shot for Mara Goodwill. Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital, 2-run jack, and the Beavers start creeping back in here a little bit. And boy, if they keep Diner at first there, that's a 3-run jack and it's a 1-run game. But not to be here. They put 2 on the board though. And a 6-4 score now. With Allison Yetzer at the plate. Strike here to Yetzer. Johnson will fire again. Up high for a ball, 1-1. Beavers down to their last 2 outs here. They need 2 more runs. It'll be Yetzer and then Gwynn. We're in the bottom of the lineup. Two and 1 the count now here. This one fouled off out of play. And that'll even up the count here. 2-2 with 1 away. Beavers trail 6-4. Top of the Relevant Church 7th inning. Gorgeous day, 73 degrees out here. Light breeze blowing. Every day should be like today. And that one misses for a ball, and we now have a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch on the way. Here's the 3-2. And the play is made. And the Beavers down to their last out. So I'll bring Miley Gwynn to the plate. And Gwynn 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. First pitch takes that one for ball 1. Zoe Johnson winds and fires, swung on and missed. 1-1 to Gwynn. That one swung on and missed, and now it's a 1-2 count. Beavers down to their last strike. Johnson will wind it up. And that one wide for a ball. We'll reset, do it again. This time 2-2 the count. With 2 away, Miley Gwynn digs in. Johnson looking to get out of here with a win. An important win. And that is ball 3, and now 3-2 the count. It's a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch. This is a big win if the Wildcats can pull it off, because it ties them with the Beavers at the top of the region. Each of them would have a win over the other once. Johnson fires, swung on and missed. And a Rossbacker strikeout will end the game. The Wildcats knock off the Corry Beavers on the road. The Beavers fall 6-4. And we'll head into the postgame brought to you by P2 Paving. Let P2 pave for you. Visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net for free estimates on residential and commercial asphalt paving. Give them a call at 814-665-5190. Let P2 pave for you. The offensive play of the game is not too hard to decide tonight, as that's going to go to Mara Goodwill with a 2-run jack here in the 7th inning. They gave the Beavers a bit of hope and got Corry back in it. And I go back to that play where they had 9 run in the second. If Sadie stays there, it was a 1-run game. after that 2-run jack. Would have been a 3-run, but no dice there. As the defensive play of the game, I'm going all the way back into the first inning when Sid Minio had that diving grab from the second base spot, just off camera, couldn't get the camera switched quick enough, but it was a great play by Sid Minio, and she's going to get awarded with the defensive play of the game, brought to you by Erie County Community College. And that'll take us to our player of the game, brought to you by Corry Chevrolet. And we check out the stat sheet here. You know, go right back to Mara Goodwill. Probably going to be your player of the game. Had the 2-run home run. One of 3, maybe 4 hits on the day for the Beavers. And that one was a 2-run jack. And had a couple nice plays in the outfield. So Mara Goodwill is going to be your Corry Chevy player of the game. And with that, we'll turn it over to the DeeJ Experience Sportsmanship Award as we take a look at the Northwestern Wildcats. And man, oh man, what a game Zoe Johnson had in the circle, and great defense behind her. As let me try to tally up strikes real quick here. 3 or 4 strikeouts on the day, but Beavers just popping up all over the field today. And honorable mention, of course, going out to Kitsy, who had that 2-run jack that really put Northwestern out in front. So we'll code up today. Zoe Johnson in the circle and Kitsy with a 2-run shot for the Wildcats, your Sportsmanship Award winners today. And with that, we're going to take a break. We're going to go silent on the mics. We're going to drink our very, very warm Dr. Pepper and get you set up for JV action coming up next right here on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. So sit tight. We'll have the opening pitch here for you when they get underway as the JV Beavers take on the Wildcats in Game 2. We'll be back in just a few. And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood hanging out all by the lonesome here in Albion, where the Beavers fell to the varsity Wildcats 6-4. Beavers tried to make a late run at it with a 2-run shot from Mara Goodwill, but couldn't complete it. So now the Beavers will be set up here, getting ready to get JV action underway here in Albion as we'll get your scoreboard up here and get ready to roll with the Naps Butcher Block. First inning of action, top of the first. And leading us off is going to be Molly Irwin for, playing second base today. Coda Kuzma in the 2 spot playing short. Reagan Kemp will be over on the first base bag. Ava Taylor will be behind the dish. Lucy Hasbrook in the center field. Emma Baker on the hot corner playing the third base pad. Braylon Gertie in the circle today. Morgan Vanderschaff out in right field. And Jazzy Bridgham in left field is your Jay Gill Plumbing and Heating starting lineup for JV action. And the first pitch brought to you by Fox Family Insurance. Misses, and we're underway here in the JV game. 1-0 the count here is Molly Irwin. A left-handed slapper inside. Shimmies back out of the way of that one. 2-0 is the count. This one fouled off down the third base line. As for the Wildcats, this is Bella Pollock in the circle today. Pollock lines and fires, and that one misses up high. 3-1 the count. Top of the first inning brought to you by Naps Butcher Block. Well, sorry about that. We're trying to take care of a couple things here. As Irwin down the first. This is Coda Kuzma at the plate. With a 1-1 count. 2-2 count. This one way back, and it's coming right at us all the way out, and that's a big rip from Kuzma. Ball comes in to stand-up double as Irwin gets to third. Big stick there from Kota Kuzma. And at the plate is Reagan Kemp. That one low for a ball. Nobody out, runners at second and third. As Pollock gets ready to fire. Kemp now out in front 2-0. Sorry about that little pause in the commentary. It's tough when you're by yourself, but I believe we got our scoreboard fixed. Showing bunt here. Pulls it back for a strike. 3-1 the count here to Kemp. With Irwin on third, Kuzma on second. Pollock will toe the rubber and fire. This one dribbled right up the middle, and the play is made at first. And Beavers do get a run in. As Irwin scores, it's a corner bar and grill run. And a 1-0 count at the plate with one away. Taylor skips out of the way of that one. Here's the 2-0. Pollock fires. Got her inside. For a strike. Count moves to 2-1. One away. As Kuzma is on third. Outside for a ball. Hitters count here, 3-1, green light lit. If Taylor likes it, she can drive it. Here's Pollock. She fires, and this one's dribbled. And the throw is made at first. It is an RBI, though, as the Beavers get another run in, and Kota Kuzma. That'll put Lucy Hasbrook at the plate here for the Beavers. And this one, oh, nice catch over on the first base bag, and that'll do it. Beavers put 2 on the board early here in the Knapp's Butcher Block first inning. We'll step aside. We'll be back right here after this on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockman hanging out with you in Albion today as the Beavers lead the JV Wildcats 2-0 as we're in the now bottom of the first inning, brought to you by Knapp's Butcher Block. And Corry able to get 2 runs on the board. So leading us off is going to be Bella Pollock for the Wildcats, followed by Avery Feldman, who will be playing the first base bag. Olivia Hall out in shortstop. And Kaylin Eddy behind the dish. In the 5th spot will be Kate Johnson in left. Addie Stout will be playing second base. April Wright in center field. Maddie Williams out in right field. And Melissa Matlock playing the hot corner. First pitch from Gertie's fouled off and out of play. And an 0-1 count. Gertie lost the handle on that one. Way up high, and that's going to be a 1-1 count here, and you get that in JV as these young ladies learning to pitch down here at this level. This one's fouled off. And a 1-2 count to Bella Pollock. Gertie will wind it up. This one dribbled, fielded. Baker makes the throw, and a 5-3 putout is one away. And that'll bring up Avery Feldman to the dish as Beavers have one out here. Gertie will toe the rubber, winds and fires. This one poked shallow right, shallow left, pardon me, on my right, and Bridgham comes in and makes the easy squeeze, and just like that, it's 2 away. And here comes Olivia Hall back to the plate. Playing shortstop in the JV game as Gertie winds and fires. That one up high for ball 1. So coming up on Thursday for the Lady Beavers, their next game will be at home as they host the Northeast Great Pickers. That will be a varsity-only match. As this one is a line shot out there. Gertie plays it. Nice base hit there for Olivia Hall. Get a base runner on for the Wildcats. 2 away, runner on first. And at the plate is going to be Eddie. I believe it's Kaylin or Caitlin. I couldn't quite read the coach's writing on the carbon copy. This one swung on, fouled off, or missed, one or the other, as it's an 0-1 count. So then from there, the Lady Beavers JV squad will be having an all-day affair on Saturday as they have the Harbor Creek Huskies, the Union City Bears, and the Titusville Rockets in-house. Opening pitch for the first game is at 10 a.m. as the Beavers will take on all fours. The runner goes here, and the throw is over, and there goes Hall scampering off the third, and it gets by Baker. She makes a dart throw to home plate. Got her! No! On the base pad. She's safe. Beat the throw out. Great wheels from Olivia Hall as she gets on the board for the Wildcats and now cut the Beavers lead 2-1. Great throw from Baker. Just couldn't get the tag at the plate. And the Wildcats get a run in. They trail 2-1 now with 2 away. This ball hit out of play. And a 2-2 count here with 2 away to Eddie. Gertie toes the rubber. She'll wind and fire. This one popped up. Looking to make a play. Oh, boy, and the girls collide as Baker and Ava Taylor. Boy, you got to communicate out there to keep that from happening as both of them ran smack dab into each other. And we're going to have a Corey Manor injury timeout. I believe they're both okay as Taylor dropped down to a knee out there. So we're going to step aside, take a quick break, check on Ava Taylor, make sure she's okay. We'll be back on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream right after this.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
The Fork and Barrel Restaurant is a semi-casual, fine dining establishment with an innovative and modern menu. Come visit the restaurant to watch the Beavers on the big screen and to try out the weekly chef specials, mouth-watering menu, and a wide variety of craft beverages. They offer extraordinary catering options and many areas to choose from for event reservations. Stop by the Fork and Barrel Restaurant at 554 Country Club Road in Corry, or give them a call today at 814-964-4687.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream as they get Ava Taylor up on her feet to a round of applause from the Northwestern crowd. And she'll pick up her hat, and she's going to duck in behind home plate and take a couple here. Make sure she can function properly, and tough cookie there. She'll be okay. As she makes the throw back here to Gertie like nothing ever happened. So, Taylor. Telling the umpire, I'm good to go. And so we go. But that right there is the reason why you got to communicate, especially on a play like that. 2-2 the count here. As Gertie fires, this one poked. And, oh, what a great diving grab by Jazzy Bridgham out here in left field. And that'll do it for the first inning of action, brought to you by Knapp's Butcher Block. As the Beavers have a 2-1 lead, we head to the top. The Epiphany's Emporium second when we come back.
Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU has accounts for all your needs like checking, savings, youth accounts, business accounts, money market, CDs, IRAs, and HSAs with rates that work for you. They have unbeatable loan rates for auto, mortgage, signature, line of credit, and business loans. They have you covered. Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union. Located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, and 315 Main Street in Spartansburg. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Membership eligibility required. Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry and is celebrating their 80th anniversary of manufacturing excellence. They are hiring for many positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. It is the top of the Epiphanies Emporium second inning. Beavers lead the JV Wildcats by a score of 2-1. And leading off here for the Beavers is going to be Emma Baker. We just had that collision down there along the third base line with Ava Taylor. As Pollock winds and fires, gets the second inning underway here. First pitch misses up high for ball one. That pitch in there for a strike. One and one to Baker. As Pollock fires away, Baker reaches for that one, fouls it out of play. And the count now moves to 1-2 in favor of the Wildcats. Pollock. Toes the rubber as the catcher sets, and Pollock will fire, and that one low for a ball. Evens the count up here, 2-2. This one shot right to second baseman. And just like that, one away. Line shot right to second base, and that'll bring Braylon Gertie to the plate. Gertie in the circle for the Beavers today. Takes ball one here. This one's fouled back. Evens the count up here, 1-1. Pollock winds and fires. Gertie beats this one foul. One and two to Gertie with one away here in the top of the second inning, brought to you by Epiphanies Emporium. Welcome aboard. As the Beavers varsity dropped today's action. Remain top of the region. This one poked right up the middle. And a nice throw there by Hall at short. 6-3 put out, 2 away. That'll bring up Morgan Vanderschaft to the plate. Her first time at the sticks today. First pitch is low for a ball. Takes ball 2 here. Moves the count to 2-0. And now 3 straight balls here to Morgan Vanderschaft. With 2 outs, looking to get on base here. With Jazzy Bridgham on deck. Swung on and missed, and that'll be strike 1. Moves the count to 3-1 here. So Bridgham on deck, and then we go back to the top of the order if needed. As Vanderschaft takes a strike there, and now we have a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch. Here's the 3-2. Vanderschaft puts us high in the air, way back, and it's going to land in play. And Vanderschaft is going to stretch that to a double. Great hit from Morgan Vanderschaft. With 2 outs, gets herself a double. And Jazzy Bridgham, the lefty, will dig in here. Haven't seen a whole lot of 2-out magic from the Beavers tonight, as Bridgham swung on and missed. Oh, 2. Pollock toes the rubber, winds and fires. This one beat down the first base line, foul. We'll reset and do it again. This one, right to second, and it's through the wickets. And that's going to score Vanderschaft. Bridgham gets to second safely. So that'll be an E4. As Vanderschaft scores. And Bridgham gets to second, and that'll bring us back to the top of the lineup with Molly Irwin at the bat. And the Beavers take a 3-1 lead. This one off the glove. And it's out there, and that's going to get Bridgham to third. So a pair of errors here. Has runners at the corners with 2 outs. And at the plate is Kota Kuzma. Takes strike 1 as Irwin will go uncontested to second base. Bridgham on third. Here's Kuzma at the plate. Inside for a ball is Pollock. 1-1 the count with 2 away. Kuzma dug in. Here's Pollock. In there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2 now. High fly ball. This one is out of here. Right by his Kota Kuzma launches a 3-run shot. And the Beavers jump out in front a little more. 2-out magic for Kota Kuzma. So we got a Jim's Automotive timeout there. Had to go chase the ball down real quick. Jim's Automotive timeout as Kuzma puts that one over the fence. And now the Wildcats will have to readjust here. At the plate is Reagan Kemp. Kemp puts this one down to second base, and the 4-3 putout will finish the inning. But not before the Beavers put up a few more on a 3-run shot from Kota Kuzma. As Corry on top. We'll be back on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream right after this.
When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of Northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream as we're in the bottom of the second, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. And leading things off is Kate Johnson for the Wildcats. First pitch missed for a ball. This one hit, and Vanderschaff makes the catch out and right, 1 away. That'll bring up Addie Stout to the plate. As Gertie fires, this one swung on and missed. Gertie fires that one up high for a ball. 1-1 the count. 1 away, bottom of the second inning. Little pause there as batter went down and talked to coach for a second. That's some misses for a ball. 2-1 the count. Here's Gertie. She'll wind and fire. Swung on and missed. And a 2-2 count now. As Gertie looks to go to work. This one fired. Shot in the gap. Kuzma, whoa, what a wicked throw that was. As Kuzma teed off and got that one there in a hurry for a 6-3 putout. 2 up, 2 down, and April Wright will step to the plate. As Gertie winds it up, that one up high for ball 1. Two-0 the count. Digging back in here. Is right. That one's fouled off. Make it a 2-1 count. 2 away. Nobody on here. Bottom of the second. This one picked up. Nice pick up there by Baker. And they're going to say did not get the throw there in time. Kemp thought she had the tag on her as well. But no dice. They're calling her safe, and we'll play on here. And now they appeal to the home plate ump as Hasbrook comes out and has himself a little chit-chat with the official. And safe is the call. So we play on. With a runner at first. And Maddie Williams at the plate. First pitch in there for strike one. This one, fly ball deep out there, and it's over the head of Hasbrook and Vanderschaft. Hasbrook scoops it up. That's going to score 1 run. An RBI double for Maddie Williams. As Wright comes around and scores. That was a big poke right there. And now we've got 6-2. They have 5-2 on the scoreboard, but I think that was a 3-run shot from Kuzma. I could be mistaken, though. It's been a long day. Here's the 0-1. This one popped up, foul, behind the backstop, and we'll reset, do it again. 0-2 the count, 2 away, and a runner in scoring position at second. And Maddie Williams as Matlock digs back in. Gertie toes the rubber, now winds and fires. This one dribble, got past Baker. And that's going to be a nice little base hit there. And it's going to set Williams and Matlock at the corners, and we're back to the top of the order. So here's Bella Pollock, who can help herself out here. First pitch from Gertie up high for ball one. Gertie, nice pitch there, fouled back. Evens the count up 1-1 with 2 away here. Seems like 2-out magic is the recipe for the JV game today. As Pollock beats this one deep center over the glove of Hasbrook. That's going to score 1 run. That's going to score 2 runs as the ball comes in, and the Wildcats, just like that, make it a 2-run game. As Pollock with a 2 RBI double. Feldman takes the pitch inside for ball one. This one dribbled foul down the third base line. So 1-1 the count here. As Gertie winds it up, that one wide for ball. Gertie toes the rubber. Here's the 2-1. This one beat the short. Good strong throw from Kuzma. And the Beavers finally get out of it. On the 6-3 putout. Wildcats strike, though. They score a couple. And we'll be back right here on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream with the top of the third when we come back right after this.
Located in 983 North Center Street, Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Everyone on their team values their patient relationships and make it their priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. For more information, contact them today at 814-664-4011 or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com.
Yeah, welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Is Scott Lockwood here with you? If I can get their attention. I'll take it too. Sorry about that, folks. Had a gentleman come pick up the ball that Kuzma hit out of the park here a little while ago. And Northwestern, fired right back as they trail by 2, 6-4 is the score here. And the Beavers will have Ava Taylor at the plate. As this one chipped right back and put out there. Is one away, and that'll bring up Lucy Hasbrook. We'll step in here for the Beavers. 6-4 is the score. Top of the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third inning. First pitch is fouled back. And a 0-1 count. This one hit sharply right up the middle. Strong throw and a 6-3 putout. It is now 2 away, as that'll bring Emma Baker to the plate. Baker lined out to the second baseman her last time up. Wicked shot, great glove over on the second base bag. First pitch is low for a ball. Up high, great job by the catcher, getting her mid up to stop that one. Nobody on though, so no harm, no foul either way. It is a 2-0 count here to Emma Baker. That one low in the dirt. Now 3-0 count. And ball 4. And a base runner aboard, and again, it's with 2 outs as Baker scampers down the first. That'll bring Braylon Gertie back to the dish. Hit into a 6-3 your last time up. Swung on a miss, and the runner goes. As Baker safely aboard second base now in scoring position. Oh, 1. This one's fouled back. Makes it an 0-2 count. Pollock fires, reaching for that one, and strike 3, and that'll do it for the top of the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third inning of play. We'll step aside, and we'll be back with the bottom. Beavers lead 6-4 when we come back.
Since 1968, UTEG's Body Shop has been Corry's leader in offering complete collision and refinishing services, including unitized frame alignment. Located at 633 East Smith Street in Corry, UTEG's is a family-owned business that offers free estimates, insurance company assistance, lifetime warranty, automotive glass replacement, and paintless dent repair. UTEG's would like to thank all of their customers and welcome the new ones. To schedule your appointment today, call UTEG's Body Shop at 814-663-2562. Thank you for choosing UTEG's as your selected auto body repair facility.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream as we're in the bottom of the third inning. Brought to you by Cafaro's Custom Butchering, and the Beavers have a 6-4 lead in the JV matchup here. And leading us off for the Wildcats is going to be Olivia Hall, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. As Gertie goes back to work here from the circle. First pitch swung on and fouled off. That one swung on and missed. And Hall quickly in the hole here, 0-2. Hall dug back in and awaits. Gertie will wind it up. And taking a big pop at this one, and it's over the top of the head of Reagan Kemp, and Hall's going to be aboard with a leadoff single. So Hall with another strong performance at the plate here in the JV game. Nice varsity game as well. And one runner on, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the third is going to bring Eddie to the plate. The catcher for Northwestern. As Gertie winds it up, pulls it back. Here's the throw down to second. Kuzma made a great grab. And now it's going to be Hall taking off the third after the ball was thrown away. And a couple mental mistakes here from the Beavers have Hall at third. Beavers just got to settle it down here. Make the routine plays. Get the ball back in. Make sure you're paying attention out there. As this ball is bunted. And can't make the play at home. Here's the play at second. Kuzma got the tag. But the Wildcats are going to get one run in. So one out. As Hall scores, they get Eddie out at second, and that's going to bring Kate Johnson to the plate. First pitch swung on and missed. Gertie winds it up. Good stop by Taylor there. 1-1 goes to count. One away. Gertie fires. This one poked. Right out there to Bridgham. Makes the routine play out in left field. And that's now 2 away. And that is, oh boy. At BK, Have It Your Way is one of the walk-up songs for, wow. That's the first I've heard of that. Stout fouls this one down the third base line. So 2 down here, bunt being showed and missed it. The count is 0-2. And outside for a ball. Gertie fires this one wide, and it's a 2-2 count here. 2 away. This is where the Beavers gave up some runs the last inning, as Northwestern was able to put 3 runs up with 2 away. And now we've got a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch at the plate. Gertie fires up high and wide, and that is a walk. And that is a Another base runner on board with 2 away here. And at the plate is going to be April Wright. Is Stout with a walk. First pitch driven deep left corner, and that's all the way back to the fence, and they're calling it foul. And from this angle, it's tough to see, but foul ball called, and that one came on a rope, and all it ends up being is a long strike. Oh, 1, Gertie fires, high fly ball, this one dead center. Hasbrook runs up on it, great grab from Lucy Hasbrook, and that'll get the Beavers out of the inning as we head to the top of the 4th. Brought to you by K&E Surveying. It's the Beavers with a 6-5 lead. We'll be back on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream.
The Library Bar and Grill is located at 203 North Center Street in downtown Corry. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. The library offers a large menu with plenty of options to choose from, including sandwiches, burgers, and salads. They also offer 12 selections of your favorite adult beverages on tap with specials like tacos on Tuesdays, wings on Wednesdays, and fish on Fridays. Find out how to book your special or private event with the Library Bar and Grill as well. The Library Bar and Grill. Give them a call today at 814-665-9464.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood hanging out with you in Albion all by my lonesome today as we are now entering the top of the 4th inning, and that is brought to you by K&E Surveying. The Beavers with a 1-run lead in this JV game. Reminding you, if you enjoy what you're watching, please consider donating to DeeJ Experience to help us continue our efforts. You can visit us online at www.deejexperience.com/donate or send your gift to 221 North Center Street, room 111, Corry, PA 16407. We thank you in advance for your generosity as we get set to get back to action here as Pollock fires this one up high, and it's swung on and missed. So up for the Beavers. Is Morgan Vanderschaff, followed by Jazzy Bridgham. This one's fouled up over top of the Beaver dugout. 0-2 count to Vanderschaff. So Vanderschaff, Bridgham, and then back to the top of the order with Molly Irwin. And this one ripped foul down the first base line. Reset, do it again at 0-2. Beavers nursing a 1-1 lead as the Wildcats keep hanging around. Here's Pollock. Fires inside for ball 1. One and 2 to Vanderschaff. That went up high for ball 2. Vanderschaff dug back in. Here's Pollock, winds and fires. High fly ball. This one shallow to the first baseman, and the play is made in foul territory. 1 away. So that'll bring up Bridgham to the plate. What a phenomenal varsity season Bridgham has had. This one finds the hole right up the middle. Bridgham aboard with a JH Napa Auto Parts single. With one away, one on first. That'll bring Molly Irwin back to the plate. Irwin 0 for on the day with a walk and got on board via an error back in the second. And a little slap shot here. And she'll get aboard again, this time by fielder's choice as they get Bridgham out at second. Irwin has scored 2 runs today for the Beavers on a walk and an error, and now on a fielder's choice is on base again. And here comes Irwin with a stolen base as she gets to second. As Kota Kuzma, last time up, hit a 3-run jack. This one outside for a ball. 2-0 the count with 2 away. Kuzma dug in. Pollock fires that one up high for a ball. Now a 3-0 count here to Kota Kuzma. Boy, if you like it, I would hate to pitch to her because she can be dangerous. That one in the dirt, off the mitt. Irwin's going to go down to third. And Kota just rounds first and heads straight to second. So runners at second and third here for the Beavs with only 1 out. And that's going to bring up Reagan Kemp to the plate. That pitch high and wide. Pollock rocks and fires. This one driven right up the middle, fielded by the second baseman. And that is a 4-3 put out, and that'll do it for the top of the inning. We'll take a break. We'll be back on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream as the Beavers with a 6-5 lead. We'll take it to the bottom of the K&E survey in fourth when we come back.
With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood hanging out with you in Albion as we're in the bottom of the fourth inning, brought to you by K&E Surveying. And at the plate is Maddie Williams. First pitch takes it inside for strike one. Maddie 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored tonight. Faces Gertie here. This one fouled off out of play, and that'll be an 0-2 count. Gertie fires this one ripped right up the middle. Hasbrook will field it. Base hit, though. A leadoff single. Maddie Williams, 2 for 2 on the day. Having a great day at the plate for the Wildcats, and that's going to bring up Matlock to the plate. She's also 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. This one hit well, but it's fouled off down the left field corner, down the third base line, and we'll reset, do it again. 0-1 the count. Matlock dug in. That one low and away for a ball. 1-1 the count. Gertie winds and fires. This one driven left, foul off of the porta pot, if you will. I hope nobody was in there, because that would have probably given me a heart attack. Right off the old top of the porta pot roof there, and, well, I guess if you're going to get surprised by a ball, that would be the place to be. So here's the pitch, and a batter hit by a pitch. HBP, Corey Manor, hit by a pitch, and that's going to put runners on first and second. And the bunt, nicely done, but the play is made at first. Pollock laid it down, but it be the first out here. Moves the runners to second and third. And Avery Feldman at the plate. This one driven. Nice stop by Kuzma. A run's going to score, though. And that's going to put runners at the corners. As Williams scores, Matlock goes to third, and on board with a RBI single is Feldman. And that'll bring up Olivia Hall. With one away, throw to second. Got her. What a throw. Taylor to Kuzma picks her off at second base. And a much needed out for the Beavers. This one's fouled off over top of the Beaver bench. Oh, sorry about that. Fat fingers made the screen go black. My bad. As Gertie fires this one up high for a ball. One and two the count. This one driven center field. Hasbrook under it, makes the play. And that'll do it for the bottom of the fourth inning. The Beavers allow one run, though, and we are tied up. 6-6 here at Albion. We head to the fifth inning when we come back on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream.
Karate Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Karate Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Karate Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood hanging out in Albion. 6-6 is the score. We are in the fifth inning of action. Fifth inning brought to you by the Corry Central Labor Club. And we're tied at 5-5. And new pitcher on the hill is Olivia Hall. Steps into the circle for the Wildcats. And her first pitch is low in the dirt. And we'll start with a 1-0 count. And this is Ava Taylor at the plate. Taylor went 0 for 2 here. Takes that one for strike one. 1-1 the count. So Taylor's due. Plus she had that collision out there with Baker down the third base line. So this one swung on and missed. Obviously didn't affect her that much as she made a great throw down to the second base bag. Swung on and missed here, and it's a Rossbacher strikeout, one away. And I'll bring up Lucy Hasbrook to the plate. Hasbrook 0 for 2, lined out to the first baseman. And then hit into a 6-3. First pitch takes this one on the outside edge for strike one. Oh, 2 the count. And that'll be another Rossbacher strikeout. And that'll bring Baker to the plate. First pitch to Baker misses for ball 1-1-0. As Olivia Hall coming in, looking to strike out the side right out of the gate. That pitch up high, though, and that'll be a 2-0 count. This one nicked foul. That one low for ball will make it 3-1 here. There's Baker with 2 outs ahead in the count here. In there, got her looking, and 1, 2, 3. Pardon me, it's Not a strikeout. It's 3-2. It's a payoff pitch now. So somewheres I got ahead in the count. And instead of a strikeout, it's now a walk. So a Crossroads Fellowship walk, and first pitch here to Gertie misses. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch from Hall, up high. Two-0, swung on and missed. Will be a 2-1 count here to Braylon Gertie. Swung on and missed. Brings the count to 2-2 with 2 away. And a runner and Baker on first. Is Hall. Will wind and fire. Swung on and missed, and a Rossbacher strikeout now. That will end the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th, brought to you by the Corry Central Labor Club. We'll step aside, and when we come back, it'll be the top of the 6th inning, tied at 6. Beavers and Wildcats JVs going toe-to-toe. Be back on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream right after this.
Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar. As licensed and insured contractors.
And welcome back here. We'll get the J. Gill Plumbing and Heating when we get back to break. As right now, getting back to action here. It's the top of the 6th inning. Bottom of the 5th, sorry. And up here is Eddie. Eddie ahead, 1-0. Gertie fires, that one low as well, and it'll be a 2-0 count. Braylon Gertie. Hot shot to Baker, picks up the loose ball, and the throw is not in time. And I'm not sure how to score that one. Either way, it's a base runner on first. Some would call it an E5. Others would call it a base hit. Either way, runner aboard. And here is Gertie. With the bunt being shown, pulled back. Kate Johnson. And that gets away from Taylor. And now that ball's out to center field. Hasbrook with the throw and safe at third. So all the way around to third comes Eddie. And an 0-2 count at the plate to Johnson. And this one, oh, what a diving grab by Vanderschaft just out of the frame. And oh my goodness, head first dove in after it. I wish we could have got that one on camera. It's so hard when you don't have more people here to get great plays like that. But Vanderschaft with a great diving grab out in right field, right field. My left, your right. And, man, great play. And this one, hot shot right up the middle. And a base hit.
You're being quite sassy, Baka, at the moment, bro, man.
And Addie Stewart aboard, or Stout, aboard with a base hit. As that run did come in on that great catch from Vanderschaft. Gives Northwestern the lead 7-6. One away here. Gertie fires. This one pulled sharply down to Bridgham in left field. And back-to-back singles here. Has Stout at second, April right at first, and at the plate it's Maddie Williams, who is 2 for 2 with a single and a double and 2 runs scored today. And a 1-0 count. This one dribbled to the hot corner. Baker steps on the bag. And it was fouled down the first or third baseline. So trotting back, pick up the old stick. 1-1 count. This one to Kuzma. Makes the throw to first. Two away with runners at second and third. And that'll bring Matlock to the plate. Gertie winds it up. This one dribbled and a high throw, but recovered is Kemp. So Baker with the 5-3 throw, Kemp with a great grab, and the Beavers get out of it. They only give up 1 run in the process, but that 1 run is enough to give the Wildcats the lead as we will head to the top of the 6th inning. Brought to you by Corry Community Foundation. When we come back, 7-6, Wildcats lead it.
Imagine a world-class education right in your hometown. The Corry Higher Education Council, located at 221 North Center Street in Corry, PA, makes this possible. As an affiliate of the EC Council, the Corry Higher Education Council now provides skills-based learning in cybersecurity and software development that can lead to high-paying remote employment. Get the education employees are looking for. Sign up today by visiting www.corryhighered.org or give them a call at 814-664-9405. As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in
in Spartansburg. Thank you to Jay Gill Plumbing and Heating. Been a sponsor with us here all year long on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. It's Morgan Vanderschaft swung on the first one, and it's in the hole 0-1 here. This one dribbled foul down the third base line. Maybe she didn't swing at that last one. They got a ball on the scoreboard. So 1-1 the count we'll go with as Vanderschaft digs back in. Here's Hall, fires away. That one swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. That one misses for a ball. That'll even the count up here, 2-2. So it'll be Vanderschaft, followed by Jazzy Bridgham, and back to the top of the order with Molly Irwin. Are your next at bats? Swung on and missed, and a Rossbacher strikeout. One away. Bridgham digs in. Here's Olivia Hall. Fires. Swung on and missed. Hall winds it up. Swung on and missed again as Bridgham looks to the heavens on that one a little bit. Down in the hole, 0-2 with one away. Bottom of the sixth inning, or pardon me, top of the sixth inning, brought to you by Corry Community Foundation. And they appeal down to first. Umpire says no, did not go, and the count is 1-2. Bridgham digs back in. Here's Hall. Winds up the 1-2. Swung on and missed. And another Rossbacher strikeout. And that is 2 away. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order. Molly Irwin takes the first one for ball 1. Hall winds and fires up high, and Irwin went on that one. 1-1. Well, they've got 0-2 on the board. So 1-2 is the count. Hall will wind and fire. Irwin slaps his foul into the backstop. Hall toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball. That'll even up the count here. 2-2 it is with 2 away. And Northwestern out in front 7-0 or 7-6. Swung on and missed. And Hall will strike out the side again as Irwin goes down swinging. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Bottom of the 6th, brought to you by the Corry Community Foundation, right here on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
And welcome back in here to the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood here, flying solo and down and or up in Albion, whatever in Albion you want to think of it. As Braylon Gertie will go back to work. First pitch is up high, and leading things off for the Wildcats is Bella Pollock, top of the order. And this is not Pollock. Baker mishandled it. That's going to be an E5. This one fouled off. Oh, that's a fair ball. They call it a fair ball and a base hit. Avery Feldman, and that'll bring up Olivia Hall. Gertie fires, bunt comes. And the play, did she get there? She did not. They throw her out at first, but it advances the base runners. So that was Kitsy. That's on third. This one's fouled off. One count at the plate. Gertie, oh, that's a sharp shot, but it's fouled down the third base line, and I mean just. This is Eddie at the plate. Popped up. Gertie swoops in and makes the catch, 2 away. Holds the runners at second and third. So that'll bring Kate Johnson to the plate. Well, that pitch misses for a ball. 1-0 the count, 2 away here. Swung on and missed. Bring the count to 1-1 with 2 away and runners in second and third. The Beavers trying to get out of this jam. Braylon Gertie toes the rubber. Winds and fires, and that one popped up out of play. And we'll reset, do it again. 1-2, and a Rossbacher strikeout would be huge here for the Beavers. With 2 runners in scoring position and trailing by a run. And that pitch goes wide for a ball. Evens up the count. 2-2. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away and 2 on. Both in scoring position. Gertie steps to the rubber. Winds and fires. This one high fly ball. Popped up. And Jazzy Bridgham, what a grab, comes screaming across the screen to make a great play. And the Beavers hold them off. And they do not allow a run to get in. And we'll turn around to the top of the 7th inning. Beavers down to their last 3 outs. They trail 7-6 when we come back on the DeeJ Experience Sports Stream.
K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
When you need health care, you deserve a health system that takes a whole-person approach to medicine for you and your family. Whether you need the expert care of our hospitals, the specialized knowledge of our clinical practices, the compassionate support of our behavioral health network, or our continuum of services for seniors, you can rely on LECOM Health. Founded in Erie, invested in Erie, advancing health care in Erie. LECOM Health, whole-person care for a lifetime.
And thank you to all our sponsors, including LECOM Corry Memorial Hospital, as the Beavers down to their last 3 outs. As we are in the Relevant Church 7th inning of action. And leading us off is Kota Kuzma. Takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Second pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 to Kuzma. This one popped up out of play. Kuzma with a 3-run shot back in the 2nd inning. Had the Beavers on top, but since then Corry's given up some runs, and a few of them done by mental error capacity. As that pitch held on a little bit too long, and it's over top of everybody, and that'll be a 2-2 count here. But Olivia Hall has had herself a ball game since coming in, striking out the last 6 batters. Fires here, and Kuzma fouls this one out. We'll reset and do it again. 2-2 still the count. Nobody out. Beavers trail 7-6. Relevant Church. Top 7th inning. And Hall loses the handle on that one. And that's going to bring us to a Dusty's Towing payout pitch, 3-2. And Hall loses the handle, and Kuzma will walk to first. And that'll bring up Reagan Kemp. Kemp over on the day. She's about due. And sliding in safely to second base is Coda Kuzma. Just beat the throw and a stolen base there, and she is the tying run, and the Beavers need her to score. Two-0 count now as Hall's kind of lost a little bit of her swagger after striking out the last 6. She's having a little trouble hanging on to the ball here in a couple low pitches. And a 3-0 count to Reagan Kemp. With Kuzma already on second. Here's a bunt. And there's a beautiful bunt, the throw over, and it's off, and Coda Kuzma is going to score, and Reagan Kemp will run to second. And the Beavers tie it up. 7-all, top of the Relevant Church 7th inning. And the go-ahead run, and Reagan Kemp is on second base. And at the plate is Ava Taylor. And Kemp going to scamper off to third after a bit of a wild pitch there. And that would be the go-ahead run. 60 feet away. Here's the pitch to Taylor. And she has to do a little hop, skip, and a jump to get out of the way of that one. Boy, after striking out 6 straight, Hall has struggled here in the 7th. That one low for a ball. And a 3-0 count. I'd be surprised if we don't get a timeout here from the Northwestern dugout. That one catches the outside edge for strike 1. So Hall's got to battle back here. 3-1 the count. Kemp on third. The go-ahead run. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt. And that's going to score Kemp. And rounding first, heading to second. Here's the throw. And oh boy. Taylor slides in and just beats the throw. And that one popped up behind the backstop. And an 0-1 count to Hasbrook. Here's the throw to third. And not in time. As Taylor in there safely and a wild pitch. And Taylor's going to come in and score. And another Beaver run. We'll make it 9-7, and here is the timeout we were looking for here. Jim's Automotive timeout. 9-7 your score here in the top of the Relevant Church 7th inning. And the Beavers battled their way back in, take the lead. And now it'll be the Wildcats with a little pressure here. We'll see if they can settle Hall down. Hall was on fire there, striking out 6 batters in a row before getting stymied here with a couple walks and giving up a couple runs. And right now, Hasbrook that pitch off the line. And Hasbrook will take ball. And this one driven right back to Hall. The toss is made, and they get the out. On the 1-3 put out, that is out number 1. Here in the top of the 7th inning, brought to you by Relevant Church. And at the plate is Emma Baker. Baker 0 for on the day, also due for a hit. Take strike 1 here. Nice pitch there from Hall, working that low inside corner. This one short-handed her, and another 1-3 put out. As Baker caught that one in on the hands. And that's now 2 away after giving up 2 runs here. Hall settling back in. And this is Braylon Gertie at the plate. Swings on the first one, scooped up, and the throw is in time. And a 6-3 put out. So after a little bit of trouble, Olivia Hall settles back in and is able to get the outs needed. But the Beavers pile up 3 runs. And they take a 9-7 lead. 2 runs, 9-7. We'll be back right after this.
Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
Kingdom Bound 2025 on the way this year. We're proud to say that we are a corporate sponsor of Kingdom Bound, and we're working with them as far as helping them run cameras and whatnot, hopefully for the main stage, and doing a little video work as we welcome you in here. Now it's in the Northwestern Wildcats down to their last 3 outs as the Beavers putting the pressure on late in the 7th. And for the Wildcats, Kate Johnson sits in the hole 0-2 here. Gertie fires. That one misses low and inside for ball 1. Kingdom Bound, Six Flags during Lake this year. Always a fun time. Make sure if you can go to get there. That one in there for Ross Packer, strikeout. 1 down, 2 to go. And up here for the Wildcats is April Wright. And this one shot, a blistering shot down the third base line. And a runner aboard, and they're going to call it foul. So back it up. All that, and it's a long strike. It's so hard to see down this left field line. This one popped up, not playable. Goes out behind the backstop. And an 0-2 count. One away. Gertie trying to close it out for the Beavers, who lead 9-7. And that one misses for a ball, 2-2, or 1-2. The count with one away. Gertie fires. This one popped up, shallow. And Molly Irwin hauls it in for out number 2. And that's going to put the Northwestern Wildcats down to their last 3 strikes, as the Beavers, in comeback fashion, trying to finish it here in Northwestern. In Albion at Northwestern, I should say, as Gertie fires. This one chop foul down the first base line. Supposed to be Maddie Williams. I think that might be. I can't read the number. I didn't get a good look at it, but it's an 0-1 count here. That went up high for a ball. One and one the count, one on out remaining. Gertie fires that one high and wide for ball 2. Is Gertie. Toe the rubber. And this one dribbled, picked up. Here's the throw from Kuzma. What a rocket launcher. Gets the 6-3 put out, and the Beavers win it here in Albion in comeback fashion, 9-7, as the JVs take care of business. And with that, that'll be it for us tonight. Thank you all for tuning in, as a big comeback win here for the Beavers JV squad, and that's going to wrap it up tonight. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night, as the boys' baseball game will be at home, as the Beavers host the Eisenhower Knights, and that will be a 4:30 start time. Dewey Hurd and myself probably will be on the call, and for the softball team, their next game is at home Thursday night, as they will take on the Northeast Great Pickers. That game varsity only, with a 4:30 start time. So the Beavers win it here in Albion, the JV side anyways. The varsity side, not so much, as Northwestern takes out the varsity team, and that makes it a tight stretch in the region. So that's going to wrap us up for tonight. For DeeJ Experience LLC, my name is Scott Lockwood. Thank you all for tuning in. No matter where you're watching from or how you're watching it, we appreciate you tuning in and watching and supporting these high school athletes. And we'll see you tomorrow night for Beavers baseball live from the park at Columbus. It's Beavers, it's Knights, 4:30. See you then. God bless you all. Have a great evening.